bring this. Man. Whew. I thought I was dead. Whoa. Where? Whoa. Wait. That will not. Yeah, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Phasmophobia video. In today's video, we're going to be doing some no evidence, no sanity, no problem runs. We're just going to do a few to get started. We're just going to play on Tanglewood, Edgefield, and Ridgeview, one each. And since it's the Cursed Hollow event, might as well try and rack up some trophy upgrade points too. So, kind of get the double whammy there. But anyways, here's what we're bringing. 2 crucifixes, a firelight, headgear, igniter, 4 incenses, a motion sensor, parabolic mic, photo camera, salt, and tripod. And this is our settings. We're playing with a 10.52 multiplier, starting sanity of 0, pill restoration 0%, drain speed 200%, sprinting is on, player speed 100%, flashlights on, lose items and consumables on. The ghost speed is 100%, high roaming frequency, high chance to change favorite room, low activity level and low event frequency. It is not a friendly ghost. Grace period of 0 seconds, medium hunt duration, and 0 evidence given. The contract, we have a 0-second setup time, foggy weather, but since we're on the Cursed Hollow event, it's actually going to be heavy rain. The doors starting open are on high, number of hiding places, none, sanity and activity monitors are off, the fuse box is on, and it is invisible on the map. So, alright, let us go ahead and get started with the first game. See you there. Alright, here we are in the first game, and I see we have a motion sensor, so instead of bringing the EMF, we will bring the motion sensor. For the Raiju testing, I typically like the EMF over the motion sensor just because I can hear the EMF going off versus the motion sensor a whole lot easier. I know the ghost is in range. So I'll just chuck these in here, go grab some incense and another crucifix, and we will get set up within the kitchen. Alright. Let's make sure we always grab these car keys because it is extremely annoying listening to the car alarm go off. Oh. It's an Oni. That was easy. Why is it an Oni? Because we can see it practically for the entire hunt. You see how it's just constantly inside the visible state versus the ghost realm. I don't know what you want to call it. It's more visible than it is invisible. So that was an easy one. We got an Oni for the first game. Let's go ahead. This must be the room. This is where it came out of. Chuck that in there. I'll bring this one over here for myself. Now the only thing we have to worry about it being is a mimic. I'll go ahead and grab the camera just to double check that we are not dealing with a mimic. I guess I can turn some lights on. So let's grab this guy. Motion sensor is already in there. We'll go ahead and set that up real fast. No need for the salt. Just put this here, and let's actually bring this crucifix over. I don't want it to somehow manage to spawn on top of me. So yeah, we'll just throw that right here, and let's make sure we're not dealing with a mimic. Open up these doors. One thing I dislike about the Cursed Hollow event, as awesome as it is to have this cool little glow, it really hinders the use of this camera's night vision. I cannot see the ghost orbs too well. I mean, look how bright that is. But anyways, I'm not seeing any ghost orbs, so I think it is safe to assume that it is an Oni. We just need it to try and hunt real fast and walk through the motion sensor. Maybe I should bring this closer. Okay. Is that that's a book. I'm assuming this is the room. I didn't even pay attention actually. I didn't pay attention for my freezing breath or anything. Oh, there we go. There's that. Okay. Let's bring this. Man. Whew. I thought I was dead. Whoa. Where? Whoa. Wait. Why are you in the... Give me it back. Can I grab it? There we go. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, just need the motion sensor. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and dip. That was game number 1. Easy peasy. There's no reason for me to go test for anything else because we're not going to get anything else. It's an Oni. Purely based off the blink pattern. We could see it practically the entirety of the hunt. And normal pace. Just very Oni-like. So there you have it. Oni. And we got 3 objectives, so we should get like 3,600 or so. 3787. Let's go. So there's game number 1. Let's go head to Edgefield and get started on the second game. See you there. Here we are. Game number 2, Edgefield. So this time we have an EMF. Perfect. So we'll bring the EMF in there, and we need a photo of the ghost, so that'll be fun. So let's grab our EMF, crucifix, salt, key. Open the door, get our lighter, and the headlamp. Alright. Hopefully it won't be so straightforward. We can actually talk about how we're going to discern what other ghosts there are. The blink pattern is the easiest to tell for ghosts, other than speed. But it's just more noticeable to discern. Alright. Sounds like we're already getting hunted. And I could hear it before the interference with the flashlight. So it must not be a miling. And it's got a normal blink pattern, normal speed. There's some acceleration. Let's go ahead and start the incense. Alright. So we can rule out several things based off that hunt alone. It is not a phantom. It is not an Oni. It had a very normal blink pattern. It's not a Jinn. Did not speed up once it saw us to get to us. Not a Thay. Wasn't super fast. Not a Dio. Did not sprint straight towards us and go super slow. It's not a Moroi. Not a Raiju. Not a Hantu because it accelerated. Hantus do not accelerate. Not a Revenant because Revenants are super fast once they see you. And it's also not a Myling. We did rule that out because we could hear its footsteps before the interference with the headlamp. Alright, we'll bring the camera in. We'll bring the video camera in as well. I have the timer going. If it's a demon, it should be able to hunt now. Let's go ahead and get this salt up just to make sure it's not a wraith. I don't think it's a wraith. Yeah, well, that confirms it. So yeah, not a wraith. I'll use that here in a second. I'm going to try and get a photo of it. So now we're just going to wait for the next hunt. Lights on? Yeah, okay. It's in the garage. So it just wandered here to the garage. And here we go. It should be coming here. And it's not a yokai. I think I missed the photo yet. Oops, again. Alright, I gotta burn the incense here. Oh, it's staying on top of me. Alright, so it is not a spirit because it hunted before the 3 minutes on the timer. I know I don't have a timer on the screen, but I do have a timer going on here. And since it is in the garage, let's grab this guy because it could set off the alarm. We'll go ahead and grab the camera, walk it in there. Not that camera, the video camera. And we'll also bring a firelight. We'll do an Onryo test. It's not a yokai. It clearly knows where I am. Alright, let's start with this guy. This must be the room because it's been wandering to it. And let's bring... I don't need to worry about that, really. Bring a crucifix, just to keep it from hunting. Where is my range here? Alright, put it right there. Camera. The only question is this the room actually? I know it's wandered in here. I'll go get the thermometer. Figure out where it's actually chilling. And it'd be nice to know where the room is too, just so when it changes rooms, we can rule out Banshee and Goryo, because those two are the only ghosts that will not okay. Alright, so that was just an event. I thought I just somehow managed to escape a hunt. And the firelight was blown out, so we'll count that as 1. Okay, let's check other rooms. Okay, yeah, so it is in the garage. It is here. Yeah, this is cold. Oh, that's unfortunate timing. I didn't get to put the firelight back down. So, we have 1 candle blowout. It's not a shade. We can rule that out now. Oh, it's not a wraith. Forgot to mark that guy out. Man. It's got some neat little glowies. That's not what I want. Okay, yep, we got everything. So, I no longer need that. What happened to my other camera? Didn't I bring that in here? Okay, there's another. Come on. So, I don't think it's an Onryo. I don't know if I put that down in time, but I don't think it's an Onryo based off that. Here's the camera. Go ahead and throw this in there. Because I think I got the candle down in time. Yeah, okay. It's not an Onryo. Doesn't seem like the twins. Let's look for some Orbeez. It's not changed abilities, and mimics will change their abilities about every 2 minutes, and we've not gotten any sort of sporadic change. I mean, if it is a mimic, it has not changed into anything noticeable. So I'm not seeing any orbs anyways, so I'm gonna go say it is not the mimic. I would love to hear it touch some doors. There we go. Gosh, words are hard. I'm gonna grab the parabolic mic for that. So now we're just trying to rule out some other ghosts. I could set up for some poltergeist things. Okay, maybe not. Where's all the junk? I'll set up a little Polty trap. I probably should go to the kitchen to grab some stuff. There we go. I knew there was a cup in here somewhere. Oh, no, I can just grab. Oh, oh, that sucks. Okay. I think it's a Banshee. That's gonna be my guess. The way it wandered out of the room and hunted me from right there. I'm not sure. It's a mare. Yeah, I always guess Banshees when it turns out to be mare. That was interesting. I didn't expect it to hunt me from the stairwell there, but that that happens sometimes. So all right, game 2 down. It was a mare. Didn't get around to testing for the mare. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and go to Ridgeview and start up the last game of the video. I'll see you there. Here we are. Last game of the video. So let's see. Parabolic, firelight, and incense. All right, so I'm just going to grab the EMF then. Not worry about EMF over motion sensor. And we're just going to go get all this stuff set up right inside the living room here where the dining table is. I'll make sure to loop from there. Just try and figure out where the ghost is located based off the first hunt. Alright. Oh, yep. Let's set up some salt. Alright. Sounds like it's upstairs, maybe? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Trying not to. Oh, it's a wraith. That's not a wraith. I'm an idiot. It walked through the salt. I thought it didn't. Alright, start the timer. Man, I thought it just glided over this. Okay, so what is it not? It is not a Wraith, not a Phantom, not an Oni, not a Jin, Day, Dio, Moroi, Raiju, Hantu, Rev. So those are all dead giveaways as to what it is not. Power's off, so well that obviously tells us it's not a Jin. So it spawned upstairs. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. And not good. Just touch this door. No, touch a door upstairs. So we got about 50 seconds on the timer here. Touch this door. Touch this door. Seems like it could be up here somewhere. Is this it? Did it turn on a light? Oh, don't kill me. Yes. Okay, so it was this light. I'm blind. So it's not a mare. Mares don't turn on lights. So thank you, Ghost, for not making me have to deal with that. It should be able to hunt now. I'm gonna sit in here with the Cruci. Testing for a spirit. We're at a minute for. Okay, so it is not a spirit, and this is the room. I'm gonna take this out for now. Just chuck it right here. We're gonna get the firelight. Start testing for the Onryo. And what else should we get? Let's see. Test for the Onryo. It's not a shade. Just tried to hunt in the same room as me. It's not a spirit. It hunted before 3 minutes. And it also hunted after a minute 30. So it may not be a demon, but I'll roll that out once we do another incense test. So we'll go ahead and grab, firelight, and I need the parabolic mic, but I'm gonna bring this guy in, just get the ghost orbs tested out over with. So it's probably gonna hunt the moment we walk in here. Turn this guy on. Yeah. There's the boner. Little hand. Okay, so I can hear it before the interference. It's not a myling. Yeah, not a yokai. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Grab this guy. So, not a myling. Start the timer. And not a yokai. I'm going to grab another incense just in case. And we'll snag that guy. Just throw it in here too. Okay, yeah, it's still in there. Good, good, good. Doesn't seem like it's a mimic. It has been consistent thus far. Not seeing any orbies. Alright, I'm going to rule out the mimic. And let's put this guy down here. Don't have anything set up for a Pulte trap just yet, but that's okay. We'll set that up here in a little bit. Doesn't seem like the twins. Brother, are we, I may die. Yeah, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Was not expecting it to hunt there. Okay, so the candles blew out there when it wasn't near me. So that was interesting. Twins, Goryo. It was the twins. Okay. That's why I circled twins last second there. The reason was during that hunt, When it was far away, the candles went out right there. You can go back and take a look at it. But the candles blew out, so that meant there was another ghost in there with me, and that's probably why it came back to me. That's probably also why it started hunting a little bit of ways from where we were standing. But that's all right. You win some, lose some. I'm gonna go ahead and end it today, but we'll take a dub. We knew what the ghost was towards the end there. It was just an unfortunate death. Just kind of got caught out. Was not expecting it to hunt away from the crucifix. But all right, that's the end of today's video. If you guys like the video, leave a like. If you're new, welcome. Subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.